的に美味しいかもしれないじゃないですか。
そんな簡単に奇跡なんざ起きないんだよ。
Hi everyone, I'm going to react it to That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, episode 37, The Visitors. It has been weeks. Ever since I sat down that night to react to I believe like 6 or 7 episodes of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. And then I think maybe about like a week or two later I watched the Veldora episode, which was sort of like a recap. It's been weeks. And then as I was watching the recap, I remember taking some notes. And now I'm looking at the notes, I'm like, I don't remember, because at one point I wrote Black appeared without being summoned, and I'm like trying to remember why I wrote that down, but I don't know, I don't remember. And I also wrote down that unique skill investigator I guess got upgraded to ultimate skill Faust. I don't remember what that is, but either way, this is gonna be continuing the main storyline. And what had happened before that, let me try to remember correctly. Rimuru named Black, right? And he was trying to think about how to get out of the problems that he's been. I think he said he had 3 problems. One was the one with the king of Falmouth that he has, and then there's the problem with the church, and then the problem with the church was supposed to be solved with what am I even reacting right now? Veldora. It was supposed to be solved with Veldora. Veldora is now out. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen with them. Yeah, so that was supposed to be solving the problem with the church, and then you have the king that he has in custody. I think something. Oh yeah, the war that was happening with oh, I'm forgetting my girl's name, Milim. The war that was happening with Milim and Carrion, and then I believe Frey also got in there. She got herself involved somehow, and after the battle, they went toward Clement's castle, or well, basically his domain. So it's like, I don't know what's gonna happen with all of that. So I'm excited about this episode. And before we get into it, if you guys are my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/feelmini. And now let's start this episode. And here we go.
Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review.
Oh, you don't?
胃袋生活を満喫していたようで何よりだよ。
せっかく復活したのに、そっけないではないか。我がずっともよ。
何がずっともだ。ネタが古いんだよ。
That little flash.
そうだ。お前にはギフトは届かなかったのかな。
我のユニークスキル知りたがりがアルティメットスキル。
Okay, so that's what I wrote down. Okay.
それだけではなく、ベルドラの残滓を解析したことで、アルティメットスキルベルドラを獲得しております。
What?
アルティメットスキルウリエルの獲得に成功しました。
アルティメットスキルが合計4つになったのかよ。
そういうことです。
Oh man, I need to go back and to look at all of that. So you have Uriel, Rafael. So it says for ultimate skill, Rafael is a new intro. Ooh, my girl! I'm so happy you're back. Why am I so excited? I don't know. I just love this anime so much. Ooh, look at them. Why are they all like? Why they're like sort of presentable? Like I don't know. What, they're going someplace? Girl! Who are all these people? Don't care about y'all. Oh. Oh, wait. I thought for a second it was Shizu. Oh, she does kind of look like her. Episode 37, The Visitors.
空気がうまいぞ。
なあ、そのでかすぎるオーラ抑えてくんない？あれ？
That's not what... No! That's not it. Is it going Super Saiyan?
どうだ。さすがはこの世のすべての英知が収められておる聖典の知識よ。
漫画で読んだ何かを実践したな。
Yeah, like Dragon Ball. You know?
暴風竜ベルドラ様の気配が復活し
It's right in front of you.
それについては今から説明する。
Huh? Why are you the only one smiling?
トレイニーさん。
It's been a while since we saw her.
我らが守護神ベルドラ様、
我がジュラの森の管理ご苦労であった。
もったいないお言葉です。精霊女王よりはぐれた私ども姉妹を拾って。
Oh, were they? Now they're gonna actually believe it. I think before they did actually believe it. Yeah, that's what it was.
なんだ、ベルドラ様とリムル様は一体どのようなご関係なのでしょうか。知りたいか。はい。リムルとは心の友、魂の片割れ、盟友である。盟友である。
Man, I love Tempest so much.
我が主なら当然である。その通りです。
様のそのお姿は。
これはリムルだ。
The way he threw him.
様が姿を見せくださったのはちょうどベルドラ様が消えた頃でした。
秘密にしていたんだ。みんな、いろいろ大変なことがあったが、会いに生きていることを喜ぼう。
I don't have a drink. Yay!
復活を祝い、再会を喜んだのだ。
She's cooking.
奇跡的に美味しいかもしれないじゃないですか。
そんな簡単に奇跡なんざ起きないんだよ。刻んだり皮むいたりいろいろしなければならないことがある。
Oh god.
建物も一緒に切ってしまうので。
は？調理台じゃなくて建物？
はい。
Why are you using Hercules Edge? Oh my goodness. Oh my god, what
子供
is...
の頃から不可能なんてないと思っていましたが、思い上がっていたようですね。
いい顔で何言ってんだこいつ。
うちは合力丸一筋なのです。浮気はちょっと。
He does?
今度包丁プレゼントしてやろうと思ってたが。
間違ってました。私の勘違いです。はい。
Oh my god. Man, I love that she's back to normal. They're all back to normal.
俺は魔王に進化したんだ。料理を食っただけで死にはしないだろう。
うまい。
It's good?
実はですね、生き返る際のギフトで新たなスキルを獲得したのです。
Oh?
ユニークスキル、その名はさばくもの。どう料理してもイメージ通りの味になるのです。
そうか。
I wonder. It does taste, but like that.
代わりたくさんありますから。
それは結構です。
料理は見た目も重要なのだと。
I was thinking, okay, she said that it tastes the way she wants it to taste. But
新人だがかなり強くて頼もしいから第二秘書として頑張ってもらうつもりだ。
皆様、ご指導ご鞭達のほどどうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
前に開発部門を任せる。役職は暫定的だがお前も幹部になる。よろしく頼むよ。では今後の方針について伝えたいと思う。ヨウムや三重士の皆さんにも関係あるから一緒に聞いてもらう。俺魔王になることにしたよ。はい。だから ら魔王にね。
They're your people. They're your family. What do you like? What? Why are you even like?
もうなってますよね。そうじゃなくて、世界に向けて俺も魔王だって宣言しようと思ってさ。クレイマンだ。
Oh.
今回の件、裏にいたのが魔王クレイマンだ。俺はクレイマンを許すつもりはない。ベニマル、全員の進化結果をまとめろ。全戦力を持ってクレイマンを叩き潰すため、自分たちの持つ力を把握するんだ。あの尋問を任せる。
お任せよ、リムル様。
いいな、決してやりすぎるな。
心配無用です。
読むミュラン。
お、
シオンを手伝
リムル殿。ブレモンド王国とテンペストの安全保障条約に従い発生さじました。
It's already done.
フューズ。
まあ、覚悟はできている。まだファルム総国軍の本体は到着してないようですが。
Oh my gosh, you're so late.
あのだね、フューズ君。君の気持ちはとても嬉しいのだけど、もう終わったからさ。
は？
あ？
一言で言えば、俺が全滅させちゃったんだよ。
何を？
ファルムス王国の軍勢なんだけどね。もう全滅させちゃったんだ。
気持ちはわかるが、まあとりあえず温泉に。
また来客だな。
来客？
Oh, the title of the episode.
30機の接近を確認。
ラファエルさんや。
はい、手短に。
俺に敵意を持ってる者が接近した時だけでいいだろう。
了解です。
いたぞ。魔王になったらしいな。
まあね、いろいろあってな。
Who the heck? Is that members of the church or whatever?
さっき俺が面倒だなんて言ったから。
Well.
だったよ。今度からきちんと報告を頼むな、ラファエルさん。
臆病なあなたが魔王に肩入れなさるとは。貴様か。
Who the heck are you?
高いとか。その体はおそらくは。ああ、人造人間ホムンクルスを利用したものだ。
Homunculus?
魔王を名乗る。
Homunculus?
それは魔導王朝サリオンの者たちだ。相変わらず。
Oh,
お前もな、ガゼ。
okay.
よろしく。
What happened?
貴様か。貴様が私の娘を。
Oh my god, so Aaron's father? Okay.
できているんでしょうね。炎よ、燃えよ、はぜよ、荒れ狂い、どいたはちけ、棒よまちなさい。
What the heck is this episode?
ちゃんぶちだったのか。
何も私は自分の意思でここに来たのよ。
親バカは治らんな、エラルド。親バカなのではない。エレンちゃんが可愛いから仕方ないので。私の名はエラルド・グリムワルトと申します。どうぞエラルドとお呼びください。
おお。で、要件はエレンさんの件のみですか？
そんなわけはない。
ですよね。
ですよね。
では私も会議に参加させてもらうとするよ。
Okay.
なんでこう勝手な奴らばっかなんだ。で、今後のテンペストの動向を決定する重要な会議が開催される運びとなった。
Ah, he's over. I was looking through some scenes in this episode, and then I came to the cooking scene with Shion, and them like, after having learned that she has this new skill, master chef. And then Benmore is like, now we won't have to die. I'm like, just started laughing. Oh my goodness. I'm like, when they were sitting there and she was cooking, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's back to cooking. Oh my gosh. And they were so like, and then she presented them with the food. And then Rimuru is like, how are these onions still not peeled? You still see like the roots and everything. And then she's like, each time she tries to do all those things, she demolishes, I think, the building or something or other like that. And then it turns out that she's trying to use Hercules' edge to cook. I'm like, what? You cannot use that to cook, okay? So Rimuru is like, okay, how about like a cooking knife, And she's like, I don't want a Cheeto, like it's infidelity or something or other like that. I'm like, okay. And then Rimuru's like, oh, really? I wanted to give you a cooking knife as a gift or something. And he's like, oh, okay, now I'm okay with it. Because, it's coming from Rimuru. If it was from anybody else, no. But since the gift is going to be coming from him. And then they're like, okay, I guess we better attack this not good looking, awful looking food. And then they tasted it. And then it's like, oh, it's sweet. Like, it tastes good, And that's when she revealed this skill that she got from, the gift. I think slowly and surely they're going to be telling us what gift each one of them got, When it came to Veldora, he got the gift was the, like I said in the beginning, the upgrade from his original skill. I think it's investigator or something. I don't know, to Faust. And now when it comes to Shion, her gift is the unique skill Master Chef. And then she said everything she cooks is gonna taste exactly the way she wants it to taste. And I'm like, the taste is something else. Like you could taste something you could eat something that's poisonous to you, but that tastes good, So I'm like, does the food tasting good actually negate like the actual poisonous effect that the food usually has on these people? But I guess it does. It's just like the presentation, like the food itself, it's not looking good. So they're like, once they were like, hey, you want seconds? They said, no, because presentation is also like a great part of it. Oh my goodness. They started the episode with Veldora, right? He came out and then him and Rimuru were talking. I love the fist bump moment, and then the flashback to when they first, touched and all that. That was really good. Cool. And when they got out of the cave, Rimuru told Veldora to sort of like rein in his aura, and he started doing, I feel like he was doing the Dragon Ball. It might be something that's good, because Rimuru said that, he said that he was reading the mangas while he was inside of him and everything, and while he was trying to rein everything in, Rimuru was like, he probably read a manga or something, or other. He's trying to do something similar or whatever. And the only thing that came to mind to me was Dragon Ball, when they try to go Super Saiyan. But then, I don't know, maybe there references something else as he was doing that. So he, brought his aura down. They go to the town. And Rimuru introduced Veldora to them, and their reaction was like, huh? Like, they were not impressed. Only Black had this smile on his face. So it's like, I'm asking myself, wait, why are they acting like that, And I'm like, okay, is it because they don't know? Like, they don't actually believe that he's Veldora, I mean, Veldora was a dragon. Okay, they know him as a dragon. Now he's looking human, so it's like, it wasn't until Trini showed up and bowed and was calling him Lord Veldora, welcome back, and all of that, thanking him for receiving her and her sisters after they got separated from the Queen of Spirits and all of that. That's when everybody realized, oh, so this is really Veldora, and then all of them were down on their knees, and and Rigu was like, what's the relationship between you and Rimuru? And he's like, he's my sword friend. And everybody was, oh, they were so excited. And they're like, oh, so you friends with Veldora and Million? It's like, I think it was Young that was like, basically, that nothing surprises him anymore. I don't quite remember exactly how he phrased it, but it was basically that sentiment that nothing surprises him anymore when it comes to Rimuru and whatnot. And I think after that, Rimuru introduced Black to everyone, and he's like, he was gonna be his second secretary, right? And then they were about to talk about how to deal with, well, everything, especially when it comes to, oh, there was that moment where he's like, okay, I'm a demon lord or something. We're telling everybody that I'm a demon lord, and nobody was reacting to anything. And he's like looking around like, why are you guys not reacting to anything? And I'm like, in my mind, I'm thinking he's like him telling that they're supposed to be like, what? Were you a demon lord? Like, are they supposed to be surprised that you're a demon lord? I mean, didn't they just go through that whole festival and whatnot to make you a demon lord? So it's like, why should they be surprised? But I think it's because he's telling them that he's going to be revealing to everyone that he's a demon lord. And I think it was after that they started reacting to what he was saying. Excuse me. And he was telling them that he was basically going after Clement. And they were going to rescue Carrion. So, of course, the Biscuiteers are all, gung-ho about helping him and all of that. Fuze came in. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. Fuze came in. Oh, okay. I was wondering why he was saying that he saw bodies and whatnot, and the remote is like they're sleeping. Okay. Because it didn't make sense. Like, I read it, but I'm like, I didn't quite get it, because if it was still before everybody woke up, then I would be like, okay, he's looking at the dead bodies on the floor. And then Rimuru was like, no, they're just sleeping. And I don't know what I was thinking. What was I thinking? That he's trying to, I thought he was just gonna try to downplay everything, not tell him that he became a demon lord and everybody got resurrected and whatnot. Like, he's trying to play it off as, nothing major happened, everything is cool and whatnot. So he just making him think that everyone was asleep or something or other. But the people sleeping was the after effect of the party that they had, It wasn't, I think in my mind, I was thinking back to them, like everybody dead, on the floor. I was thinking that Fuze was referring to that. But then again, that whole situation happened way before Fuze came in. So it's like my mind wasn't computing exactly what I was reading and, making the appropriate adjustment in my mind and whatnot. So it's, yeah. He was talking about, there was a whole lot of drinking and feasting. So people passed out, and that's what Fuze saw. And he came in all like fiery, and the was like, actually, we already took care of that. I basically defeated the whole army and all of that. He was like, huh? I think it was Young that told him to just go and take a bath or something or other and relax, because they already took care of everything. And then Rafael told him about, did he actually feel it himself? I think he felt it himself when Gazel Drago came with his people. So he went outside, and then Rafael was telling him, how she usually speaks to him when someone is coming or giving him news and whatnot. And then he's like, you know, you don't need to be telling me all of that, especially when it comes to someone that doesn't mean any harm to me, you know, someone that I already know and whatnot. And she's like, okay, I guess. Her reaction was that. And then you see these people, other people come in, and he's like, who are these people? And he's like, wait, how did Universal Detect, not know that there were all these other visitors and whatnot? And then that's when she told him, well, you told me not to tell you when, like, if it's not someone that wishes you harm, not to tell you anything. So he's like, oh yeah, you know what, just go back to telling me everything. And her reaction, man, I love it. She's more spunky. I don't know. I love her reactions. And it turns out that these new visitors was coming from Aaron's kingdom, the sorceress dynasty of Stallion, and that the guy in charge was her father, and Rimuru was about to have a meeting about how to go forward and everything, right? And then that's when Drago came in and he's like, oh, I heard you became a demon lord. And then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna join the meeting. And then you have the father that also came in, and he was just like about to unleash this fire attack on Rimuru. That's where Aaron came in and just like knocked him in the head and all of that. And he's basically like an overprotective father that just loves his daughter and whatnot. And now that they've sorted that out, he's like, okay, and now I'm gonna join the meeting. So it's like everybody's coming in and joining his meeting, which is like, you know, I get that well, at least when it comes to Dwargo, they have an alliance, so I get why he will want to join this meeting and whatnot. But this meeting is he's having this meeting with his people. You know, it's not like an open meeting to other. It's not like a United Nations kind of thing where people are coming in and they're about to discuss the state of affairs and whatnot. He's talking to his people. So these people just invited themselves into his meeting. It's like, you know. But of course, it's Rimuru. He's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna invite them in, like, no problem and whatnot. They mentioned Homunculus this episode when the father, Rimuru's father came in. He was basically wearing a homunculus, and I'm like, oh, homunculus. That's Full Metal Alchemist. That's a term from Full Metal Alchemist. What the heck? Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Yeah. So that's a term that, that was where I first heard of homunculus. So when they mentioned it this episode, like, huh. And then Rimuru was like, talking to himself about asking him. He was wondering if they would be willing, basically, to teach him how to make a homunculus. So it's like, yeah. I also, like I said, that I was going through the episode again because I went back to the beginning when they were talking about the ultimate skills that Rimuru has. When Faust when Veldora told Rimuru about having gained Faust, the ultimate skill Faust, and apparently it's the Lord of Inquiry, and that he can reach the ultimate truth with it. So what does that mean? That if he wants the truth about a particular question and whatnot, if he uses Faust, he's gonna find it? It's gonna be like 100% thing that he'll find it or something. I don't know. So after they said that, then they said that I'm about to say the Great Sage Raphael was like, okay, with having studied Veldora, now you have the ultimate skill Veldora, And then she said with infinite imprisonment as a basis, that they basically sort of like consolidated every ability that he sort of acquired over the years or something or other like that. And now he has the ultimate skill Uriel, and that made it like 4 ultimate skills that he has in total. And I had to go through it and look, like, read it. So he has the ultimate skill Veldora, which is the Lord of Storms. So what, can he control storms now? Who knows? I guess. Then you have the Uriel, which is the consolidation of all of those things, and it's like the Lord of Vows. What does that mean, vows? Then Raphael, the Lord of Wisdom, the great sage. And then he has Beelzebub, which is the Lord of Gluttony. Gluttony had evolved to become Beelzebub. So it's like, yeah. Now he has 4 ultimate skills. And many other skills, of course. My gosh. Rimuru, man. He's just acquiring all these things. Oh, I love the intro as well. Like seeing him, Shion on the right, and I believe it was Ranga on the left, and they were just like walking with purpose, going someplace. I don't know. I would just love seeing Shion back, and her interact with everybody like it's supposed to be. When they revealed that she was dead. Yeah. But everybody's back and they're about to know. I just felt, I don't know. I love this show so much. As I was watching the outro, inside I was feeling sort of like similar to how I was feeling when I saw the last episode of Slam Diaries. I don't know why. I don't know. It just made me realize how much I love this show. So yeah, I just love seeing everybody happy, and that's sort of what Slam Diaries was for me. Like, it was just everybody being happy, enjoying their day, and enjoying each other. And this episode, I guess, sort of reminded me of that. So yeah, I loved it. Thank you guys for watching. And if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to episode 38, the link is gonna be in the pinned comment. So just click on it and check it out. And I'll see you next time. Bye. C'était dur. Il y avait tous les jours des pirates tout autour. Robinson, t'as des ennuis. Heureusement, il y a mercredi.